guys, and welcome back to a new video today. Yeah, this is the second update to my current unreleasable ending your earn update. So I made an update to this, and as you can see over there is a brand new tree, and this is called the Glystian tree. Now the Glystian tree can also spawn with leaves, Glystian grass, Glystian bushes, and then we also got this type of grass here. Which if we go to the edge over here. As you can see, there we go. Got more over here. We also got an island. This one generated in the ground, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So this one, these two generated it next to each other. So as you can see, we also got this. It's like a jungle tree, but I actually decided to grow a jungle tree instead of making it own. So that's why. If you see like a white barrier, I'm just trying to like make it look more obvious, cause yeah, it's just you may also see these are like the stalagmites. I can't tell the difference. They're actually spawning on your foot. Now, this right here is the course forest. I will be right back, and we'll continue with it. Alright guys, switch places. As you can see, we got. I don't know why is my bad without doing that. I don't know. As you can see, we got phantoms here. We got the chorus forest. We got the big fat trees. We also got the mega trees, which just says like a sap, like a joke. Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging? Anyways, we got these. We also got the plains. They just started plains, but basically it's like a patch. It's like a example of plains. It has this, no trees. And it's normally not connected, but this one managed to get connected somehow. And then as we fly here, we can see some pigs, some cows, some vegetation, which at the time, which as of recording, like, you cannot go right through them, you just gotta stand on them, so they're actually blocks. Now, this block right here. If you guys have seen Stranger Things, you may know what I'm about to say, but in Stranger Things, there's this thing called the Demogorgon, and its head is like a 4 choppers, so it's like a trap, like I don't know what trap. It's basically like a Venus flytrap, okay? It's like a Venus flytrap, except it's in Minecraft, its purpose, and the freaking end. Yeah, I also got these leaves here, which they were originally warts, you guys have seen in my last video of these, but now they're no longer warts and they're actually kind of leaves. I also add some patches. I also made a patch of chorus. I don't know, it took me so long to say that word, but we got patches of the chorus, and I just had to add them here because the chorus is kind of useful. Like if you get trapped and like somewhere you can't get out, you can just use the chorus and you can teleport out. Now with this thing, I may have to teleport farther so that everyone can shut up for a second. I may use one of the islands, and also yeah, I forgot to tell you we got islands. I'm on the ice. Oh no, the cow's broken in. Don't worry, this might be. You can watch these cows, these fucking cows out of the. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon the. As I also made it so that instead of having a spawnic, you can actually like have like an image. So like we'll be like, oh yeah, that's a phantom. Oh thank you, I spawned a phantom. It could also be like, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna be like, oh wait, that's another. I forgot to do it. But you're just like, oh that's an ender cow. Oh that's a pig. Oh it's that big guy. Oh it's a pig. It's a pig. We can talk about the name, but it's also make it easier. And it's a cow. Oh it's a cow. Now, I'm gonna shut up for a moment, and I'm gonna make you guys listen to how he screams. So don't get off the edge. So yeah. yeah, if you hear that, better run away. We also got these towers. So for a quick second, you can also see that instead of on the floor, they can also be on the ceiling. As you can see that. And then as you go up, you find more chests on the floor, more chests on the ceiling. You can break blocks as well. And as you get to the very top, the second level, you get more vindicators, once again more loot, fantastic loot. And at the very last floor, the very top floor, you get an enchant. You get like a few enchants right off the bat. I'm gonna get out. And I haven't done anything to the pillars. Just to let you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. So there's currently this bug. Well, I mean, so as you can see the items and the mobs and everything, but the blocks. However, they're not in the inventory. So what I decided to do is to get a mob called all blocks, and I'm gonna summon this. It's gonna be a silverfish, but when I kill it, it's gonna give you all the blocks. Now I already had an old stone. This one's currently bugged. I may have to fix that, and I'll come back to you guys later. Well, guys, I'm back, and basically what I done is I decided to yeah, book leaf, you know. I decided to check out the old end, and I have some footage of that, and then I went back into this end, and we could kind of tell the difference. So, as you can see, we got these phantoms, and Reddit as did before, has decided to make a bomb instead that basically gives you all the bugs with that bug. And one of those blocks is the emerald ore. Now, the reason why, you know, I decided to add this is because as of right now, this is not yet finished. Okay, so I'm not finished going on. I'm going to release this, and I'm going to release this in like the next 1 or 2 months, or weeks, if everything goes to plan. So basically, I'm going to be adding villagers to the end, and with these villagers comes a lot of preparation. So that's why I decided to get the end emerald ore, just so we can get prepared for the villagers that will be coming out very soon. And overall, it's just, you know, because I'm also going to be adding an emerald armor. I know it's such a legal, but I'm going to add an emerald armor. And this gem may be stronger than netherite, but it's mostly going to be weaker than netherite, but stronger than diamond. So it's kind of like in between. So that's one reason. Now, let's move on to Ender Slate. Ender Slate, this block right here, will be part of 2 things. What do you mean this one? What do you mean this one? What the heck's going on? Okay. But basically, the Ender Slate is gonna be generating 2 parts. One is gonna be an entire biome, which I haven't completely fully added yet. But the thing that, and number 2, which is also not yet added, is gonna generate below Y32. So if you go at 31 and below, you will find Ender Slate, just like how Deep Slate like generates below Y0. So not only will be fine, so you have to be able to find this in patches, but maybe that's a good in a later time. What are you doing, Phantom? Over there. Now alongside the Ender Slate, we just need to find iron, where the other blocks. You may find coal, and that's all I really added for right now. So it's not yet completely finished. Maybe in the near future I could add others like diamond, gold, copper, maybe even enderite diamond. However, I decided to not make this part of the Ender Slate because this block, I wanted to make it kind of weird because as of right now, it only uses as like a decorative metal block. But soon I'm also gonna be adding enderfied diamond armor. So what you do is you get this, and instead of just crafting it with it, you actually have to use a wood. How am I from world? But anyways, while I'm going up, it's not like it's just like netherite. You're not gonna just be able to just get the netherite or the enderite diamond, just craft it. You have to use a diamond, which for netherite is also the same thing. You have to use diamonds in order to combine it with it. So, if you guys don't understand what I'm trying to say, let me just go get. So, let me just pretend that okay, the touches are broken. Don't worry about that. That will be fixed in the next when I continue to update this. So. Let's say this is anything else in the room, we get into that later. But let's say this is Ender fight time, okay? So you're not just gonna be able to just do that, or you're not gonna be able to just do that, okay? Just get rid of that. You're not just gonna be able to do that. What you're gonna have to do, you're actually gonna have to do something like this. So you cannot just like just do the ones where you have to get your diamond helmet or diamond everything. Just use the helmet for an example, and then you identify diamonds, and then that's create. It's just like netherite. So if I get netherite real quick, where netherite, where are you? Are you down there? It's like netherite. Although, oh, I have to use the smithing table, but it's just gonna be like that. So yeah, I'm trying to make this a bit harder, and to make it even harder, I'm not gonna be able to make the Enderite Diamond be a part of the Enderslate family. So if you ever find it in the Enderslate levels, I will kind of report, you guys can report it to me, and I will fix that. But that don't really sound like eggs. But I mean, it's like something like that. It sounds like eggs, just don't. Eh. So yeah, I also like to show you some other ores. And one of the ores that just came out was Enderwood, which is an example. So I don't know how because you know it's been on the for a long time. So that's and then this, so yeah, as you can see, I think it's just a food item. This is a food item. And if I diamond, the texture's broken. I was trying to fix that, but I just couldn't get it to work. Then you have to create a brand new texture, like a iron ore, or like with something on it, like quartz. So I also added something else, which is, if I can pronounce it, Aphilodian. Yeah, Aphilodian, and also Illuminate. So, Illuminate, you can craft that into a block, or you can find it as an ore, turn it, smelt that, turn it into an item, and then you can craft it into a block. I also decided to add Aphudio, so it goes from, you can either find it as like a vanadium, or you can find it as a log, turn it into planks. You can also find flesh, which is too disturbing. And that's it for that, so nothing a lot, not like big ass this. Well, speaking of that, I think I also added an island. So if I'll be able to find the islands for you, I may just pause the video. I'm looking for it. Also, decided to add patches over here, which don't get confused. It's not like blood. It's not like whetstone. No, it's just the thing. It's just like this. I'm just gonna go try and find an island. So yeah. I wasn't able to find an island, but now you're over to the overworld. We're in the overworld. I know it's not flat, but don't worry. We usually use like so for the first thing on the surface you may want to cross something like this, like a matchup that currently the loot isn't fully implemented just yet when the immense you may find a matchup for this, or you know, just maybe on the surface. So we got 5 types of the course tree. So the first one we got here is this. The second one we got is this. The third one is this puffy one. So I see here also find a vial there. Yeah. And then on the fourth one we got this. It is like just like a big tree. And then the last one is the biggest tree. Looks like a jungle tree. Is this one. Now behind it we also got this. We also got the Frodians of the fifth tree, except it's on this like bigger island. And then this is the Aflo this is the Aflo so yeah, this is the Diablo Island. I wasn't able to find out in the end, but I made him, so just in case. So it's using the strip texture, because I didn't fully edit the ready texture like this one has. So it's kind of like stripped. and you can also see it has these blocks. So yeah, it's not like a nylium like this one. Well, it's kind of nylium, but the phone at the top is just also then decided to not add leaves and instead make the nether wart because nether wart can maybe I will be able to make it so that nether wart can turn back. And if you guys want to get a better example of what it would look like, of what a tower look like, here we are. So we got these. This is what about the chest because the chest was later implemented. So it's up for early stage. Oh my gosh, can this please just? Well, that's one back, and yeah, this is about the chest. I was just there. Because I was gonna do something, I was gonna think about what to add, and it was a short one. I said, just add some. There should change nothing about this. As you can see, it kind of looks like, kind of reminds me of copper because it goes from normal state down to a kind of oxidized state, and then goes to a oxidized state until it's fully oxidized. And yeah, and then at the very top, you can see nothing is here because there's a prototype. And because it's a prototype, we can break whatever we want to because it's already saved to the files. And as you can see, it's top. So we're gonna break out. The next thing I just have to add, which is currently not yet added, is this. So it's like a villager, so as it's like a prototype again. It's what I done, and then I just have to add the island, which instead of adding it below, I just have to add it above. And then once I'm done with that, as you can see, we'll find out later. And by the time of that, this is what the final creation was. So just have to implement that later on. I know it's so complicated, but basically, why do you crash into one area? I don't know when it comes to one area. And this chest, again, I tried it with the feature. It works. So I got every single block. Oh yeah, yeah. So I'll tell you, we got the infested obsidian. I know there's some special types. It's just there for decoration. I haven't added this to the pillars of the to the pillar to the end spots, which is the obsidian pillars in the end. I haven't put in this block in them, so it's getting infested. What's going on over here? Oh, there was an indent. What's going on over here? What's generation like this? Should be I just don't know. We're just getting off topic. So yeah, the next thing I also decide to implement is. I don't know if it's still okay. Is to kind of pull. But you randomly find this and you gotta jump in and do whatever you wanna do. Now, originally I was gonna make so that there's a 50% chance when you dig down, you find something, but I had to just abandon the idea because everyone will be digging down. Because I just didn't wanna. Because what if everyone just misses it and nobody it's there's a 50% chance. So yeah, that's to abandon the idea. And this is also the plans without being at the end. So yeah, and something that almost no modder decided to do is it decided to add something, which maybe free up some space. That's not it. Also forgot to tell you I also added stairs and slabs to the stone. I only currently have the stairs, so the slabs will come later. So what I decided to do is called Nylium Infestation. And basically what Nylium Infestation is that normally in a biome, what a moderator would do is that it will add something like this. The introduction would be like this. However, what I decided to do is I decided to kind of switch it up, so change like this. And this is an example of biome infestation. So this one kind of stays the same. It goes here. It stays the same, but this one drips down a lot more. So it's like this, and then this one barely drips down. So it's like that. Now, I also decided to add 4 blocks into the game as well. 4 blocks. So let me see. I'm gonna use a command to get them. I know I could just use the all items above, but that isn't functional. Just fully. I can't speak anymore. So I'm gonna give myself So as you can see, if you also want to use commands to get the items, you just type in end update, and oh my gosh, and there we go, you get all the items that were specifically for the fully. Although I decided to add fake endstone. You can do that a little bit, you got so you get fully endstone grass. To like, so let's say these two will be in the like this one's normal grass block. This one's there, but this one should be down, so there will be 2 layers. But wait, what if just this one like that? Like, that wouldn't make a lot of sense, so I just have to add full block. Which basically acts if it's like, it's about to like drip it down, but then it just stops like, let's say there, there, or there. Now this one kind of mixes in, but with this one, the medium one, I tried to add a bit of warpness on there. Like the warp nightmares, as you can see, not only you see cyan, but you also kind of see like warped linium in there. So yeah, the other ones, like this one doesn't have that. The only question why this doesn't smoothly turn to that. And the last one kind of does the same thing. It kind of doesn't have any linium, so it's like only this one has linium. So it will work like that. Then this block could be part of the warp. And to kind of just make it more, to go higher, it'll kind of drip more. So it's almost like it's trying to go all the way down, but then at some point it just stops right there. And that's an example from the four. What was it again? Biome. I couldn't remember the name, but you guys could go like tell. So I think it's okay. I can't remember. It's called Biome Infestation. Wait, I think. In the future, this is what it'll look like on the pillars. You get infested, normal, infested, normal, normal, normal. So it's like a 25% chance it will be infested. Or a 20% chance. So yeah, we'll have to add a mine shaft on there. And this is the last, so we're gonna finally talk about the Ecliptian part of it. So it's like the plains, vegetation. This is the plains with vegetation. And I had to do more, and I just had to grab every single block. These two, if you guys, these 2 blocks are the blocks that are gonna be scrapped. So by full releasing are gonna be in the add-on. Not because it's actually broken, but it's actually more. It's just not working then because they had 2 more. And this is like the plans vegetation with a tree. So currently this is the only tree. I may add more tree designs, and then we decided to add a floating island. Now, this is not like a biome, but it's like there. I also did some biome infestation here. So one full block to kind of the normal goes from full blocks to squirt. Yeah, this is the 3rd because because it's like a 3/4 out of 4 quarters there. So this is a full block. That's a medium. That's a quart. This is a normal one. This is a quart. And the top one, which if it has like this, will be the fully ones. This is a 30. So yeah, I also decided, I wonder if I want to make these 2 colors switch. Like, this would be here and this would be there. So I also decided to use mushroom stems as the roots and as the bundled logs. And if you go under here, you can see it's kind of like trying to step on the ground halfway because it was like lifted off the ground. The stem kind of is there. And because I was lifted off, we also got the emerald here, and it's kind of like stalactites coming down, trying to like second it so it's like ripped open from the ground. Use the trees, the same tree designs. Also use these, which are like the stands to hold them, and I got some light blocks, and that's really it for the whole add-on. So you guys enjoy hope you guys enjoy. And also, before I go off, I would also like to show you the before and after of the end. So we'll do that. So this is what the end looked like before. We got the generation. As you can see, we got the blocks things here. It's just without the generation and the cat generations. And this is what the end looks like with the generations. Pretty big difference, huh? I would prefer the new end, and if it comes to surprise that the next update after Caves and Cliffs would be the end update, I would be much appreciated because this add-on kind of represents the end update that Mojang has been trying to create ever since the actual end update. Oh my god, screen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be able to release this in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you next time with a new update to this add-on.